Continuing with the surgical procedure and what to expect post-operatively. So, as I already said that you can do with the MEL-IT or MEL-90 elastic machine from Carl Zeiss. So, flap may either you can prefer depending upon the patient affordability, you can go with the microkeratome and femtosecond what we have VisuMax. So, I am not going to talk about the planning of the software. I think already Dr. Suchi has been told. But coming to the VisuMax flap choosing, actually, there are two types of cones normally available with the company: small cone and the medium size cone. And in the small cone gives almost around a maximum of 7.9 mm, but on the cornea it gives around 8.4 mm, and in the medium cone normally 8.7, it gives 9.5 on the cornea. So what we do actually, the patients with myopia we always prefer with the small cone, and the patient with the hypermetropia we prefer medium size cone. And of course we need to know the white to white diameter, and if the cornea diameter is more, I think you can even go ahead with the medium size cone. So this is the procedure about the VisuMax flap. I think as you all know that this is a doctor friendly femto machine, and docking also very easy because of the cone shape of this machine is almost like the shape of the cornea only. So you need to dock. So just take out the, open the flap. The two steps are there. Normally you can open the flap, then put a drop of saline, then you can turn the bed towards the MEL-IT machine. Or some people just little bit they dissect, then they turn the bed towards the MEL-IT. This depending upon the each surgeon. Actually we have done for like just tried with both the eye treatment, then turn the bed, but we normally do after each eye we take in under the excimer laser, then do the treatment, once again get back for the other eye. So this is with the microkeratome. We have got a microkeratome by name called Amides 2 nasal hinge. Lift the flap. So when you're doing with the microkeratome, one thing you need to be little bit careful. You should place your bud over the flap. Sometimes laser tend to hit the flap edges. So what to expect post-operatively? Of course, as Dr. Suchi said, that excellent near and intermediate vision without blur, distance vision same as the pre-operative visual acuity, may have maximum half a line drop on the day first post-op, then followed by it will improve by within 1 to 2 months. As she said that patients, hypermetropic patients take some more time compared to myopic patients. So about the adaptation, it is the ability to day-to-day activities, read and drive without noticing cross blur and distortion in the vision. Night, you should ask the patient about night driving glare or halos. So that in our patient we didn't had any patient coming with any halos. About the contrast sensitivity, no significant decrease in the contrast sensitivity. We advise the patient routinely use ambient light during the reading activity initially, especially hypermetropic. Thank you.